When he reached Central Police Station, he was all right.
And from the totality of things, he should be treated as a prime suspect in the matter.
Why was Samson Talaam, the OCS of Central Police Station where Albert OJWANG was forcefully booked in unconscious arrested? Do you think DCI is right to actually arrest Samson Talaam? Welcome back to our channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Real News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending politics. Now, Albert OJWANG has been trending on all social media platforms after being taken by DCI, and moments later, he was pronounced dead in the hands of DCI officials. Albert OJWANG was a teacher and a social media influencer on account X, who died hours after DCI officials had actually apprehended him. After a long hunt for Talaam, he was finally apprehended and handed over to Independent Oversight Policing Authority. The big question is, why was Talaam actually marked as a prime suspect? Is Talaam being framed to cover up a senior DCI official who assassinated OJWANG? Now, on Friday at approximately 3 p.m., Talaam was arrested as the prime suspect of OJWANG'S murder. Now, he was tracked down in Eldoret, accused of evading arrest. More like he was fleeing. It is stated that his phones were actually off during that time, implicating that he was actually on a run. Why do you think Talaam is actually on the run? And why is someone trying to put all the blame on Talaam? Talaam could just be a scapegoat of one of the DCI top officials who are trying to cover up their traces in the murder of OJWANG. He could as well be innocent and someone is actually trying to plant this murder case on him. Do you think Talaam knows more than actually we are picturing in this murder case?
Or when he was brought in from Hamabe, he was given an opportunity to call his family back home, as I did indicate from my statement that I was providing, where he did indicate to his wife that they had reached Central Police Station safely and he was safe. So that one confirms that when he reached Central Police Station, he was all right.
From Homa Bay, the suspect was driven straight to Central Police Station and nowhere else. And for this, we can technically confirm even the movement of the Subaru vehicle by using the GPS system.
At around 54 p.m., the deceased was booked out via OB number 11/7/6 of 2025 and escorted to Nairobi, where he was booked at Central Police Station via OB number 136/7/6 of 2025 at 9:31 p.m. On 8th June 2025, according to the police signal, the deceased rushed to Bagadi Hospital by police officers from Central Police Station, where he was declared dead and later taken to City Funeral Home.
Albert was actually an only son to the father, a vocal critic on social media platforms. With one post on social media, his life became no more. It is stated that Albert was being traced by the DCI when he traveled to Homa Bay, Kasipul Bondo to visit his father and wife, with 6 men on a motorcycle demanding for his arrest. He was apprehended on allegations that he insulted one of their top bosses. The deputy IG, Eliud Lagat, had actually filed the complaint in police custody, driven 350 kilometers all the way to Nairobi. Ojwang was actually found dead in his police cell, with IG Kanja releasing a statement saying that he had actually hit his head on the wall, busting his skull open. Whereas there was contradiction with the post-mortem results that revealed he died of strangulation, severe trauma, head injuries, neck compression, and bruises all over his body, ruling out suicide, clearly indicating that it was assault and Albert Ojwang was actually murdered in the custody of the police. DCI in this case. Kenyans went on a rampage with the demonstrations over Albert's murder. Why do you think IG Kanja issued out a false police statement over the murder of Albert Ojwang? Was Kanja trying to protect somebody? Why is the DCI trying to frame an innocent OCS over the murder of Albert Ojwang? Is there something more that Talaam actually knows to this story, that he is being treated as a key witness? One question I really need to ask, I don't know if all of you are with me, is why are they framing innocent policemen instead of telling us the people who actually drove him all the way from Kasipul to Nairobi, 350 kilometers? Are they protecting somebody senior in this DCI official? There was tampering of CCTV footage in the Central Police, but the question we should be asking is who actually ordered the tampering of the CCTV footage? Why arrest the person who tampered with the CCTV footage without telling us who actually ordered the tampering? It's definitely someone is trying to cover up traces of murder and pinning Albert Ojwang's death on innocent police officials. I don't know if you are actually digesting this trail pattern of scapegoat that is going on. It is a very touching story. One advice to the activists: stick to your lane. You know how Kenya is and the nature of Kenyan politics. Don't always get yourself in trouble with the insinuations that Kenya has freedom of speech. We all know what actually happens to activists who are vocal and criticizing particular top officials. If you opt to maintain vocal criticism, stick to your lane. Don't create trouble, because life is actually important. Well, subscribe to Real News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending bulletin in case you need to follow up on the Ojwang's murder case. Subscribe to Royal News and ring the notification bell so that you can be fast to receive the news bulletins once we upload them. JD Ishmaels.